Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Lin and Fly. This is patch 1.29 as game number 1 in this, set of replays gets underway. Really good games. Hope you guys are enjoying them. This game is taking place here on Plunder Isle. It is an orc versus orc matchup, and the players' names, are in fact in Chinese, thereby making it, a little bit difficult for me to figure out who is Lin and who is Fly. So I will just most likely refer to them as red versus blue from here on out. Anyways, really interested to see how some of the mirror matches have played out as of late. I am hoping that it's not Blade Master versus Blade Master. And considering that the Farseer, Shadowhunter, and Tauren Chieftain all got a bit stronger, I would be surprised if it was Blade Master versus Blade Master. It is going to be Farseer versus Farseer instead. So 1.29 really showing a big difference once again as we are looking at a fast Voodoo Lounge. Alright, fast Voodoo Lounge. Both players going without their barracks. We'll see the timing on this Great Hall, if it is going to be upgrading to a stronghold momentarily, or if we will be getting a barracks first. That is often a big sign of what we can expect to see. And I know back in the day, people had said all orc battles are just hungry Kodo battles, but we could also be looking at perhaps air battles as well. We are currently at 18/20 supply compared to 17/20 supply. It looks as though he's waiting to try and upgrade to tier 2, waiting for what? There it goes, 190. Not quite sure. Yep. And now, we should be looking at tier 2 here as well. Spirit Wolves have been added. Healing Salve as the Wolves are now out and moving around. Farseer not creeping with the Spirit Wolves, instead doing a bit of scouting. That's Red's plan. Meanwhile, Blue's plan, he is actually using the Spirit Wolves to try and take down the Null Poachers. You gotta be careful though, that Null Poacher does have Purge, and with Purge, what you're gonna see is that the Spirit Wolf gets taken out gets purged and removed from the game very quickly. There's the Spirit Wolves getting to be added in. Damage, both sides are gonna be moving back around, throwing that little orb of lightning and then backing up. Yeah, hungry Kodos. Whoever eats more generally wins. All right, Spirit Wolves now making their rounds out. Yeah, spoiler, but I think Orc will win. Yes, I do believe so as well. As the Spirit Wolves are going after some of those units, they are getting resummoned though to deny experience. Level 1 versus level 1, no big surprise there though. Who has done more damage to the other? And that damage is just going to turn into, a scroll of a healing salve regeneration. You can take a look at that damage. Speed scroll now being used. The units, both sides using speed scrolls, trying to get to each other, as well as the Farseer is unable to close in on that distance. For some reason, he's actually constantly falling farther and farther behind. I believe, yes, a healing salve was used, and no healing salve was used here. Of course, Orc always wins in an Orc versus Orc. Alright, this Farseer taking a very interesting path, goes up the road and back down the road, and will be able to get in front of this Farseer. There it is. There is the Spirit Wolves, and this Farseer now looking to back away. This Farseer didn't want to actually get within range. He wanted to heal back up as well. Tier 2 nearly done. A late barracks has been done as well. I'm glad to be streaming as well. Thank you for tuning in. We are looking at, double Orc Burrows and, a War Mill being built on only on one side. Thank you for the sub. I believe that was a YouTube sub. No, that actually was a Twitch sub. Thank you. Grunt now making its way back around. Farseer trying to do a little bit more creeping, as it desperately wants to get to level 2. Meanwhile, there is a little bit of harassment inside, and we are going into a Shadowhunter. I'm having a difficulty trying to predict what is going to be happening in this matchup, since it isn't just your typical Blade Master versus Blade Master battle any longer. Red versus Blue battling it out, trying to put pressure on each other without suffering too much damage. Farseers and Spirit Wolves are going to get taken down. Is that low hit point Spirit Wolf going to get backed off here? And there's really no reason to get damage onto this Farseer, as the Farseer will be able to easily just back off, sit inside the base, and get some healing done with a healing salve. Units now looking to back up here once again. As you can take a look, Grunts, Farseer, Spirit Wolves now making their way back down. Shadowhunter has joined in on the fight. Farseer is here as well. Shadowhunter, we'll see what ability will be used first. Farseer wants to get to level 2. Shadowhunter could support with extra damage with Serpent Wards or with extra healing. It is going to be Serpent Wards. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the other side. It is going to be a Shadowhunter as well. So Farseer, Shadowhunter, a much more mana-based strategy than we have typically seen in the past. Spirit Wolves being resummoned. Those Serpent Wards in the back line dealing a tremendous amount of damage, 14 to 16. As much damage as upgraded siege engines. Level 1 Serpent Wards dealing as much damage as upgraded siege engines against air. Alright. Thank you for the follow. We are looking at a Rock Golem now coming across here. Wow, you subbed first before you followed. That's rare. Meanwhile, Forest Troll, Berserkers, Spirit Wolves coming across inside here should be able to take this all down. Level 2 now on the Farseer. Shadowhunter should be able to get to level 2 as well, as both sides getting back into, well, the game of creeping. Thank you for being a fan of my work. Hope you guys are enjoying all of these games, as 1.29 has really opened up the strategies that we've seen. Hopefully there will be something on the main stage of BlizzCon at the end of the year. If there are any events, well, I am a local caster, so please feel free to reach out to me. Shadowhunter does get to level 2. Farseer still sitting at 2.5, as the Forest Troll Berserker will get taken out. No, this has been my main streaming channel for quite some time. Anyways, True Shot Aura now on the Farseer, and that's really going to help out with the Shadowhunter as a ranged hero, in addition to all of these Troll Headhunters. The Serpent Wards, however, do not benefit from the True Shot Aura, but still so much anti-air damage, allowing them to well, clear out relatively difficult creep camps early on. A level 6 Drake followed by 2 level 3 Drakes. Normally, with just a Blade Master, can't clear it out until you grab that Orb of Lightning. With Serpent Ward, Farseers now able to do so, as that, well, this Shadowhunter now needing to pull all the way back. It is low on health and should probably be using a healing salve right now. There are times when I do streaming on for other, I guess, for other events. I do streaming for Hex. So sometimes I stream on the official Hex channel and on the official Shards channel on their 80 arcade. If you guys haven't done so, definitely check it out. Shards, the deck builder, is a game that is a casual game that I'm really enjoying, and I may play some of those games with you guys. Anyways, a quick Summon Furbolg joining in on the fight here. Was that an item? Yeah, it is the Talisman of the Wild. Maybe I should try to switch my game back to English if that is possible. Null Overseer is going to go ahead and get taken out once again. Meanwhile, back down to the south side, we are looking at a 49 to 48 supply count. Both sides fairly even. The main difference might be the level of the Shadowhunter, level 3 versus level 2, red having that advantage. Corner creep camps also will be cleared out here momentarily. When are you going to play Hearthstone again? I haven't played Hearthstone in years. The following, there's just so much Hearthstone content out there that I felt like it wasn't adding anything to the community. Meanwhile, WarCraft 3 content, I'm probably one of the only YouTubers left as we take a look. Oh, this Furbolg, is he going to get taken down? Yes, he does give a lot of experience as the Shadowhunter gets to level 3 as well. Chain Lightning coming across. Kodo beasts are in the backfield. Is that Kodo going to try and eat anything as this Farseer may be forced to back up again? We could see the Orb of Lightning being used here. There is a Chain Lightning now as the units are looking to back up again. Shadowhunter, Serpent Wards are being used, and this is very dangerous. If the other Farseer is able to get off a big Chain Lightning there, like that, it's going to take down Red's Farseer, and now all of a sudden Red is desperately behind. Meanwhile, Shadowhunter is in a front position. Massive number of Serpent Wards in the front line, starting to poke across a lot of units. But Red is now down to 38 supply compared to 42. Both sides losing a lot of units here. And the problem with a fight like this is that both sides could end up, well, taking too much damage. And then it's going to just simply reset everything. A timely Scroll of Town Portal gets Blue out of a sticky situation, as he's able to finish things up. All right, a couple of Troll Headhunters now getting finished off here. Farseer down to 37 supplies, still will end up surviving. Akodo, with nothing in its belly, now retreats back home. Only a 4 supply advantage. So far, we are resurrecting that Farseer again. And this is one of those things that perhaps Orc players are just not accustomed to. In an Orc mirror match, you never really had to worry about spell damage. You didn't see a lot of Shockwave, you didn't see a lot of Chain Lightning. You often did see the Blade Master, but you could reveal that Blade Master and try to hide back. What we saw there was a low hit point Farseer not retreating back and just getting hit by a very, very obvious Chain Lightning. All right, Shadowhunter gonna go ahead and try to move to the back here. There's a quick ensnare on that Murloc, which is incredibly important. That Murloc does give poison, so it would eventually attack the Shadowhunter, who is currently trying to heal. It's gonna go ahead and engage against the Serpent Ward first. Serpent Wards can't be poisoned. That is incredibly important, so it would never lose aggro. Blue now coming in with a, well, 6 supply advantage. Farseer about to come back out. What's going to happen here? Is home field advantage going to be enough, or is Red not going to be able to hold? Disenchant removes one of those Spirit Wolves as the Farseer is now back out onto the field. He sells some items, not quite sure which, as he's now looking to back up. Farseer now looking to engage Kodo Beast in the backfield. 6 supply difference. Grunt. Peons. Are we going to see some Spirit Link? That's what we exactly need to see. Otherwise, you cannot focus down any of these units. Watchtowers and a Voodoo Lounge being built in position, as well as the Farseer Spirit Wolves quickly taken out. That Disenchant absolutely timely, as Blue's units are actually falling slightly faster, but there is building still getting added up. Grunt's not going to get taken down. They're 41 to 47 supply units trying to retreat back again. If they're in the backfield, even though they're not dead, they are not providing any real support, as the Farseer uses a potion of healing in time. Ensnare saves him, but I believe Red is just going to be far too much. Adding in a Rock Golem. Boulder Toss finishes, or almost takes down, well, that Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter now trying to back away. Chain Lightning dealing so much damage as Red does get taken out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.